Hello everyone, I'm Will and Jennifer from Team Impact. Today we have a special guest, Mr. Rahul, who is the facilitator of MathCo with 12 plus years of expertise in his domain. We welcome you, sir. My pleasure. Let me start from the origin of your career journey. What inspired you to take your career path in your specific domain? What defined your career path right now?
And so, my background is being in the space of HR, right? What inspired me to pick up recruitment as a career is basically in the interest of talking to people and also helping to navigate the organization and the individuals that I meet, kind of find out if there is a synergy in which both parties can benefit, right? You can find the right candidate, but if you are placing them in a wrong organization, then it will be a disaster both for the organization and people. So the synergies have to match. The people that we are trying to hire should actually make sense for the organization, as well as for the overall ecosystem that we are in. So I think that is what drove me towards this. That's what I've been passionate about.
Wow, that's purpose. Let's starting with it. You have a great lot experience in your movie. And what are the biggest life lessons I could learn is you could best to your career journey?
Okay, so I think the impact that you could create in people and their lives is something which is very mind-boggling. Right? It could sound off as a very simple recruitment job or an HR job, but at the end of the day, you are going to make a lot of impact in individuals' lives, right? Because job at the end of the day is, something that people would continuously be involved. But more than the time I spend at home, I spend a lot of my time here at work. So then obviously we need to make sure that we choose the right job or the right company, the right kind of people that we work. Now, all of this means that you need to, really be passionate about what you're. So for me, the break was when I realized that I am making a difference, or I could count a difference in individuals' lives, especially in campus recruitment space. See, youngsters, freshers have a lot of energy, and that buzz is something which will keep you going. You look at a professor in a college, he or she to never be tired. We look at the same individual, same age in corporate, he'll look very exhausted. The reason is because I feel the energy that they are constantly around with the young energy. So, and this young energy is always looking to do something meaningful. They want to do something, innovative, passionate. And if you are able to identify that right individual for the organization, then you are helping, everybody involved in it. And you're going to fill in a major part of their life with work. And that responsibility is yours. So when I realized that, I felt that was my break, give my experience of.
Wow, sir, that's something great interest me. So underlying cause it was like all the this is the impact that you actually make at the end was good. Exactly. And the idea is even adding never seems that.
Good idea.
So moving on to the next question. For the young individuals who wish to pursue the same career as you do and they want to excel in what advice would you give them?
Uh, I don't know if it's an advice. Probably it's just what I did, right? Continuously trying to be ahead of time, right? So today the buzzword is Gen AI, artificial intelligence, child GPT.
Choose.
Now, in recruitment, how do I use it, right? And what is it I can do differently so that I am ahead of curve? Because when I am ahead of curve, there is a demand that I'm creating for myself in the industry and in the organization that I'm working, and also within the team that I am, part of. So basically, it means that I'm trying to be very relevant, and I'm trying to be relevant such that I would be also benefiting out of it, and the people around me will also benefit up from it. So I think that is the key for any job. I don't think it is particular to this job. So trying to be ahead of curve, so that you are more innovative in what you're doing, and that's the key.
Wow. So the key is being updated and just evolve along with the new analytics. Right, sir. Is there any other one book or a podcast or maybe a person that inspired you a lot in your career?
Uh, I don't think so. I have just one individual I will say has inspired me. There are a lot of individuals and people who have inspired me. But I would really suggest any individual. You could be fresher, you could be a person with experience, or I mean you could be in any walk of your life. What is important is you need to find a mentor, right? This mentor need not be someone who you see on a podcast or someone who's digitally available. Real mentor, like a person with flesh and blood with whom you can interact on a regular basis, is required. Because, see, you will stumble in life with a lot of problems, right? It could be about work, it could be personal, it could be professional, it could be financial, it could be emotional. For all of this, you need, at the end of the day, some human interaction. Because let's not forget, we are human beings and we are social animals. So you can have digital connectivity to some extent. But this one-on-one interaction that you and I are having would stimulate a lot of ideas into you, and from you I could learn a lot of things, right? So, so that kind of connect is required, and you need a mentor who ideally should be someone who is kind of who can match with your thinking or way in, so that they would be able to relate to your life, and you can get inspired by that. So I think that's what all of us needs to be.
So really valid points. Thank you for being here with us, and it was a really enlightening.
Thank you so much. Thanks,